What's up, everyone? Joe with Win the Week, episode 5, coming off another weekend here. Great to have y'all with us. Get at our Instagram, win_the_week. Get at those socials, TikTok, got some great content, Win the Week. And Facebook, we have a Facebook group going, just Win the Week. Pretty simple enough. Remember to subscribe as well on the Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. Coming off the weekend, Kyle, talk to me. How was the weekend? How were you out there celebrating successes? How'd it go for you?
What's up, Joe? What's going on, everyone? Episode 5. Happy to be here. Weekend went well. We're in between trips and having people in town, so we've had about a month to kind of get things done around the house. I just got married in July, so knocking out, thank you notes and all that good stuff. Got some projects we're working on around the house. So it's been pretty chill. It's been nice to get some relaxation and recovery in the weekends, but it was a good weekend. Got a couple home projects done, and everything went well up until about Sunday. I don't know if any of you know this, but me and Joe are Cleveland Browns fans. We took a tough loss to the Chiefs. So working through that. But other than that, it was a great weekend. Celebrated some success and looking forward to getting this week off to a great start.
Great. Love to hear it. Yeah. Hey, listen, loss to the Chiefs, still very, very bullish on the season. But it was a tough L, but we will move forward. Right. That being said, same for me. It was great out there. Weather was phenomenal. I was able to get some sun, really invested in some different relationships personally with family and friends this weekend. So, it was great, but at the same time, here we go. It's Tuesday. The week is off, right? So Tuesday, September 14th. Let's get it going, guys. Today's episode, we are actually going to highlight the first of our 10 ways to win the week today, and really kind of dive a little bit deeper on it and kind of what it means and how we can get better at it, right? Following the assessment, it was number 1, working out. Right. Something that always comes to mind when people think about getting healthy mentally and physically, working out, the first of our 10 ways. So Kyle, why don't you kind of highlight to us what working out means to you and the many listeners out there, because it's no secret when someone says, I got a nice workout in, that could really mean a lot of different things for people. So why don't you kind of highlight what that means for you and our, people listening out there?
Yeah, happy to do it. Working out, obviously a big one. And I think this is one that people struggle with. It's tough to get in a routine. It takes a lot of dedication. It takes, some self-discipline. And, working out can be a lot of different things. So I think the first thing here, when you're looking at working out and thinking about, okay, how can I start to put this into a process here? And how can I, get the first step on making this a part of my routine? I think you have to understand, first of all, what are your goals? Are you trying to get stronger? Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to get faster? There's a lot of things that you can look at. But I think the first step is identifying what your actual ultimate goal is. And from there, you can start to figure out what makes sense for you. So, if you're trying to put on weight, put on some muscle and get stronger, obviously you're going to be putting a heavier emphasis on lifting weights. If you're trying to lose weight, well, you're probably going to be looking at doing a little bit more cardio. So when I look at working out, I think you can really break it down into 2 buckets. And it really, again, just comes down to what your goals are. I think you're looking at, obviously lifting weights, building up your strength, building up your muscle. And then also there's a cardio component of it as well. And again, you just have to find that balance, and that comes through work. It comes through trial and error. For me, I kind of keep a balance, and I think Joe does the same, but I do probably half of my workout is involving weights, and the other half is cardio. And I feel like for me, it's a pretty good balance. But again, this is going to be different for everyone, and you just have to really understand what your goals are and find out what formula works for you. So, with that, I think you can kind of break it down into 2 different categories here, and then it's just a matter of figuring out the percentage on which side of working out you want to fall more heavy on, whether it's lifting weights or cardio.
Yeah, very well said. I think, for me personally, what I found a good little blend for me is kind of what you mentioned of, spending 20, 30 minutes cardio a day. Switching that up, whether it be maybe running, hitting on the Peloton, going for a swim. I have a pool at the place I live. And then, focusing on working out from a lifting standpoint and targeting, 2 different muscle groups a day. Right. So that's something that works really well for me. In the past, I was kind of all over the place and wasn't seeing the type of results I was looking for. But as Kyle mentioned, I, kind of put some pen to paper and said, hey, these are the things I want to accomplish. Here are the goals that I want to get to. And, it really did kind of help me from a mental standpoint to realize what I needed to do, right, to have success. So with that, proud to announce we actually have our first caller into the podcast today of Win the Week. Miguel in Miami. What do you got for us, bud?
How you doing, Colin? Joe, very big fan of the podcast. I took the assessment, and one of the ways I really want to improve is working out a little more consistently. I find myself, going to the gym very spotty throughout the week, so I wanted to get more of a routine, maybe 3 to 4 times a week. So I thought, what better way to call in the podcast on this beautiful Tuesday morning and see how you guys can help me out and win this week.
Great. Hey, thanks for calling. Appreciate you listening, bud. Happy to help you out here. I definitely know for a fact that you are not alone on this. I think this is probably, if not the most difficult part of getting to that number 5 on the assessment on the working out portion, right? I'm going to let Kyle kind of tuck and run with this because I know this is something that he attacked head on. Kyle, what do you got for Miguel? He's just trying to get more into a routine, man. What do you got for him?
Yeah, no, this is great. And I think it comes right back to the assessment, right? So when you're looking at it, figure out where you scored on the working out piece. And obviously this comes down to consistency and how often you're getting into the gym per week. So it falls right into how you can improve on that score with the assessment. So a couple things here. One, I mentioned this when I was kind of laying out working out and what that means and how you can kind of break that down. But I think the biggest thing here is having a goal, because if you have no goal, then you're not really motivated to work towards something, right? So what I would recommend you doing, Miguel, sit down and be honest with yourself and say, hey, where do I want to be in 3 months? Pick a short-term goal and a time frame, right? So say, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months. Okay. Now the first thing about setting a goal is now you have something you're working for, right? And the way that this is going to help you and benefit you is once you start being more consistent in a gym, you're going to start to see those results. Okay. So say your goal is losing 10 pounds. So say you get into the gym, 2-3 times that first week and you lose 2 pounds. Well, all of a sudden you're seeing results, right? And that's motivating.
Yep.
So now you're going to have that natural instinct to want to get into the gym more because you're seeing that result. So, week 1, maybe you lose 2 pounds. You're like, hey, you know what? I can do this. Week 2, it gives you a little bit more motivation to get in there. All of a sudden you start to see the results and you're getting closer to that goal. I think that's critical when you're looking at really getting consistent in the gym. If you're just going and working out and you have no plan and you've got no goals, that's where it starts to get really easy to get away from it.
That's where I used to be. I'm talking, 6-7 years ago, I would just go in the gym and do the same exact workout, 2-3 times a week with no goals or anything, to paper whatsoever. Right. And I was just I was in there, airhead, had no idea what I was doing. So, yeah, I mean, it really is about putting your goals down on a piece of paper and holding yourself accountable to it. And the closer you get to it, the better you're going to feel and the more motivated, for sure. Keep going.
Yep. So the goal is going to be huge. And I think that will really start to be beneficial as you work towards a goal short term. And then look, here's what happens. All right. So you set that short term goal, you start to make strides towards that goal. And then the biggest thing here is once you're in a routine of working out and you understand what works for you and you understand how it's effective, one, you're going to see those physical goals pay off, right? So you're going to lose weight, you're going to get stronger, but also the mental component of it really comes into play too, because I would say after, a month maybe of being in the gym and working out, there's something, you almost feel like it helps you. It's giving you positivity. It's giving you energy, right? And it's like, okay, I'm feeling off if I'm not in the gym. So all of a sudden the whole entire thing flips from, I don't want to be in the gym and I don't feel comfortable going to the gym, to like, I don't feel comfortable not being in the gym. I don't feel comfortable when I'm not working out. So the whole narrative flips on itself. And once you get into that cadence, it really becomes a lot easier to stay consistent. So Miguel, what I would tell you, man, is set that goal and make it attainable, make it short term. And then as you work towards that goal and you start to see the results, I can promise you it's going to get a lot easier to get consistency in the gym. And I promise that that assessment score is going to increase. So look, that's my big call out there. Set a goal and you'll be surprised at how quickly that will change for you in a positive way.
Yeah, for sure, Miguel. And I'll add to this. I think, we're humans. A lot of us are creatures of habit, right? Creatures of a routine, right? So put framework into your Monday through Friday to accomplish that workout and make it a routine, right? So say, okay, take a look at your days, Monday through Friday, however your work schedule looks like, or whatever you do for a living, or however you spend your week, and figure out, hey, okay, on Monday, here is a 30-minute, or here's an hour, or here's an hour and a half time slot that I want to use as my workout time. And do that for every day of the week, right? Because now you're doing that mentally, but also in your calendar, right? People are busy. We're busy people. We got a lot going on. Put it into your calendar. Say, hey, this is when I want to accomplish my goals and to hit the workout and to hit the gym or go for a run or go for a swim, whatever it might be, right? That will help you significantly. And a few things that helped me when I got started was finding a workout buddy, whoever that might be. And this could be someone that you go to the gym or go on runs or go on bikes, bicycling with, or just someone that you can talk to about it and call them, once, twice a week and say, hey, how did it go for you working out today or this week, whatever. Find a workout buddy, whether they're going with you or you're just kind of bouncing ideas off each other, or even better, utilize us, shoot us some DMs. Get at us on TikTok, get at us on Facebook. We're here to help. We're here to talk. That's what we're here for, right? Utilize the network of Win the Week. And then this is a crazy one. I don't know. I'm just sharing this and I don't know. Kyle might think I'm crazy, but this just works for me. I like to just wake up in the morning and just lay out my workout clothes just in my room, somewhere on my bed. And I don't know what that does, but from a mental standpoint, that keeps me focused on working out, whether I'm, walking to the bathroom, whatever it might be. I see my workout clothes, I go, okay, yep. Here's what I'm wearing today. I'm here, I'm getting in the gym at X time. It's a little crazy, but it might work for you. It did end up working really well for me.
Hey, and whatever works. So I'm not going to judge
exactly.
you.
Whatever works, you guys know who you are with this. Whatever works, do it. Who cares? As long as it's getting you in there for sure. Right.
Yeah. I think you said some really great things on accountability. That's huge, right? Because you're going to have, maybe if I'm feeling down or I'm not really feeling like getting out there and working out today, if you have that partner that can hold you accountable, you can balance off each other. Because look, we know that you're not 100% every day. So if you have somebody that you're working with towards goals, they're going to hold you accountable and you guys can help uplift each other. So I think that's spot on, having somebody that you can rely on and hold you accountable to make sure you're getting your workouts in. So let me say this too. It's Tuesday. And if you're feeling like, hey, you know what, or I'm not really feeling it today, I don't really want to get out there. Regardless of where you're at or how you feel or how often you work out, I want everyone after you listen to this, go work out. Just go get it done. Don't make excuses. Set the week off strong. Go get your workout in. That's my call to action here for you guys. Just go and get it done. You're hearing this right now. Get out there and get your workout in.
Thank you, everybody, for listening in. We will see everybody on Thursday, September 16th. Special shout out to Miguel in Miami for giving us a call. Hopefully we gave you some ammunition to improve on that assessment score and get you as close to 5 on possible. Remember to get at us on our socials, Instagram, win_the_week, the Facebook group, Win the Week, and we can't forget TikTok, the craziest content in the game, Win the Week, as well as our podcast, Apple, Spotify. You guys got it. And with that, we'll be talking to you in a couple days. Continue to get in that gym and let's improve on those assessment scores.
And we about to win the